What's up, world? So here in over here, I have a place to walk. Over here, I'm surrounded by cars. So these guys, I don't know how it works, but apparently they pull up, back up. They pull up, back up. They pull up, back up. And then they have a whole car, but it goes all the way over there. Way over there, but then we gotta get off this bridge before the police come. See, yeah. So I looked at these, and it's the first time I've ever really been up close enough to see. None of those are safe. I'm not even going to consider those. There's little platforms you can walk on, but there's nowhere to hide there. There's nowhere to stand there. There's nowhere to sit. It's just, no, we can't do that. That's dangerous. But I've seen on movies or shows like the Boxcar Children. They have like old box cars where the door is open. Apparently they don't have those old box cars where the door slides back and forth. But look, anybody can just walk right out there. You know what I mean? They ain't even a fence. As a matter of fact, the sidewalk turns into a train yard, which I'm okay with it. I don't care about it, but I can't ride on none of those. But I realized it's not going to be easy hitchhiking, because people, let me tell you what, I wasn't going to be, you see what I'm saying? The sidewalk turns into a train yard. Apparently they pull up, boom, pull up, boom. And I can watch more videos to learn more about it. Straight up, but hello, that's good. But there's nothing. I asked the guys, like, how did it ride that way? He said they ain't going that far that way. I'm like, yeah. What if he was, you know? Gotta catch a ride to, I need to go to San Diego. Let me tell you what, you guys, if you're coming through Texas, you better be prepared not to get picked up. That's what I know. Now, I'm pretty sure in Georgia, I can hitchhike back and forth to Savannah, to Atlanta, just all around Georgia, no big deal. Even in Georgia, there's a bunch of rivers and streams, but here in Texas, people do not pick you up. I've had like a handful of people pick me up, you know, here and there, but on I-20, nobody picks me up. I had Scott from Bridgeport. There was Dalton from Bridgeport. If I can remember all of them. There's several people, but nothing like Georgia. I'm telling you. I'm convinced in Georgia. Owen Hoss from Georgia. Well, he wasn't from Texas though. I'm convinced in Georgia I could just go back and forth from Savannah. I just get bored on a Thursday, pack everything Thursday night, leave out Friday. I'm certain I could be there on Saturday morning. Pretty positive, simply because the way that the Georgia works, I guess, I don't know. Now, my next move is I gotta go here, and I gotta go that way. There is a lake And if that lake is anything that I'm hoping it is, I'm going to jump in it. 'Cause I got salt all over me. God bless. What's up, you rancher? What's up, Texas? You know, I gotta say, I feel like being a critic today. I'm not even gonna lie. I feel like judging. I've totally lost my mind this morning, but I'm holding it together. I stopped and checked out those trains, right? Ain't no way in the world I'm gonna be able to catch a train on that one. Just gonna have to wait. A couple things that I noticed. Between my homes, between my state, excuse me, between my state and all the other states. There's a lot of nice places. Houston was nice. You know, Bay Cliff was nice. You know, my town's nice. Montgomery County's nice. Atlanta's nice. But some places people just give up. People just straight up give up, you know. Take, for example, the trailer parks of Georgia. People litter. People, usually, when people wind up in those situations, it's usually the people that don't take into consideration or have given up. For example, in trailer parks, you'll find a lot of litter. You'll find cigarette butts. You'll find, you know, shoes hanging over the power poles and stuff. And there's there's other things that you'll see in Georgia. And here in Texas, the scene is similar. Here in this community, it's called something. I forget. I have to look it up. But there's it's just people have gotten tired. People have given up. I mean, there's litter. You know, there's a desire not to play a role in the community. There's a desire not to play your part. There's a desire not to carry your weight. It's like a family, you know. I mean, look, if you want to adopt a highway, you can adopt this highway. You call 325-676-6800, and you can adopt this 2-mile stretch of highway. I'm sure you'll have to clean it up. We should, you know, if you got a business or something you're trying to promote, something in this area, it's probably a good idea. But you know what it's like in Georgia. I mean, it's the same way in every other place, you know. But there's some good people. But the idea is, okay, we must realize that we can't focus on our wrongdoings. We can't focus on the wrongdoings because we all make mistakes. One day these people will wake up and say, hey, I shouldn't have littered. You know, hey, I shouldn't have burned those tires. You know, hey, I shouldn't have, you know, whatever it was that you did was wrong. And I've been wrong a bunch of times too, you know. So I was wrong this morning. You know, but I was wrong a couple of times this morning. Things I said, things I thought, things I provoked, you know. So, okay, so now we know certain things. Test the spirit, move on, you know. So here we are. And will the people learn the way I do? You know, we never get anywhere as a community when we litter. We never get anywhere as a community when we give up. Seek forgiveness. Seek redemption. And do your best to be a good person. If you're ever in Texas, don't try to walk across the desert. It's foolish. and if you're ever in Texas, don't expect that you're going to get a ride. You know, don't expect that it's possible with just a gallon of water. I'm going to pray to God, because I don't know how long it is, but it's going to be horrible. And I'm only going deeper into the desert, getting closer and closer to the border, and it's becoming more and more desert. More and more abandoned stuff, you know? Like this building. You know what I mean? It's a big, perfect building, pretty much. Be a great home. It's like someone woke up one day and said, you know what, I'm hot. I'm tired of being dry. I'm tired of drinking water that is definitely not Georgia. And it's like they just left. It's like they got sick of it. It's like they didn't want to play a role anymore. Let's try to do better. Let's not do or say things we don't mean. Let's keep trying to be a good person. Keep trying to get a ride. I'll see y'all later.